Hey guys, I just got this office chair and so I'm going to unbox it and put it together and just thought I'd do that with you so you can have a look at what you'd be getting. I'm really excited about the wide space chair that I can sit like cross-legged in. And so let's go ahead and pull this stuff out and see what we have here. I will say it's even, I mean, just looking at this for the first time, it's even wider than I thought, which is kind of cool. It's going to be very spacious, so this is going to be pretty neat. I work from home, and I have a chair that I like a lot, but I wanted something like that I could put my legs up in really comfortably. Look at how wide this this back is. So this is going to be, I'm pretty sure, the back of the chair. I guess it could be the part you sit on, but I'm pretty sure it's the back. All right. Then we have the base seat, I believe. And in this one, there's an instruction manual. Sorry for the tape noise. Maybe I can cut this with some scissors. And then I can see all the holes here where we'll bolt the metal in. Okay, here's our instruction manual. And let's go ahead and take this wrapping off. Man, it's really pretty large. I love that. Oh, I can't wait to get this put together. Okay, so we have the feet. Then we have the, this is the main thing that's going to let the chair rise or fall. And this is pretty heavy duty. These feet that I talked about, like the legs, it's all like metal and pretty heavy duty, so that's nice. I'm always looking for something metal. It just is going to feel more heavy duty, well made, which this is, so that's great. Okay, we have this piece. Again, what's going to allow it to rise and fall, although it's going to need to be connected to this, which is where you get your like tension from, right? Okay, so we have a nice handy Allen wrench. It's got the long piece on it and a little short piece, which is kind of cool. I love the Allen wrenches that have a handle on it like this. It just makes it a lot easier to use, so I'm glad that that's included. And then 3 different sets of screws. Actually, there's 2, and then there's one that says there's a couple of extra, like, so an extra longer screw and a shorter one, or bolt, I should say. Okay, so let me move this box out of the way, and then we can put the chair together. We're going to take the feet, and then we take this piece and put it here. Oh, and that sits right there perfectly. Really easy to do. So let's go ahead and screw these in. I always like to put each screw most of the way in, but it's nice to leave them a little loose so that it's easier to find the holes for the others. And then once you get them all most of the way in, that's when I like to tighten them. Which is probably how most people do it, but sharing just in case you didn't know that. This handle on the Allen wrench makes it a lot easier than using a standard Allen wrench, so I like that's included. And it doesn't look like we're going to need any other tools. It was pretty handy for me to have a pair of scissors just to cut a couple of those things out. You could probably do all of this without scissors, but just a nice thing to have handy to make it a little bit easier. Okay, got that one in. One more to go to tighten. And we're good. All right. And then I'm going to bring this to the back side and we'll see how this works. So go ahead and put the first one in here. Just get each one started a little bit. Ooh, I dropped one on the floor. It's okay. All right. Okay. Let me see where I dropped the other one. All right. All right. We have all 4 screws in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and tighten these up. And yeah, that's one. Okay. The second metal piece from the back unit that was already attached to that, it goes over this other metal piece that we put on already for 2 of the holes, and then the other 2 go directly into the base of the chair. But it all lines up really easily, so it's not hard to see. Honestly, you could probably put this together pretty easily without directions. I'd still recommend using them. I'm one of those folks that tends to jump into things without the instructions sometimes, and then sometimes that goes okay, and then sometimes I regret the one little step that I missed and then have to go back and figure out. So, all right, getting these really tightened up. Okay, so I'm just gonna need a bit more. Okay, we're almost there. I feel like we have all of these pretty solid. All right. All right. I am going to flip this. You can see the chair. It's nice, really pretty large. And then I just need to set it right on the top of that. All right. We have a chair. Let's sit down in it. Let me scoot it back a little bit so we can get it on the camera a little bit more. That's really wide. This is really wild. Okay, let me try to raise it. Oh, yep, there it goes. Now I am 5'6", and the height that I've raised it to, my feet are dangling like above the floor. So it does get you some pretty good height. I mean, I can touch the floor with my toes if I point them down, but it does get you up pretty high. And then you can see here that it's got a lot of like wide space if you want to sit in it cross-legged. And yeah, spins pretty easily. I've got it kind of pressed back against the couch. So let's scoot it forward a little bit and just see what it's like to spin around in it. Really smooth. I like fun chairs like this where you can move around a bit and sit a bunch of different ways. It's really comfortable, cushioned, really like some nice cushion in the back. Okay. Yeah, I like it a lot. It seems really smooth. Again, I like how big it is. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. Really pretty easy to put together. Definitely easier than some of the other chairs I've put together. All the tools you need right in the package. Feels like it's really well made. Definitely really comfortable. And anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. Have a great day.